We are all conditioned and hypnotized into striving day in and day out towards some invisible finish line. We are taught life is a race and we must get to the finish lines first. But we keep getting to the finish lines every day. And in so doing, we lose our joy. We lose our success, feelings of empowerment, feelings of power, purpose, action, and meaning. There is only one finish line in life. Instead, let's focus only on the now, where all our power and intention should reside. If we learn how to feel peace, presence, joy, success, we will feel empowerment once again. If we move our intentions towards these things will in turn come to pass for us. Where focus goes, energy flows. And Neville Goddard put it this way. He said, "You must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled until your assumption has all the sensory vividness of reality. You must imagine that you are already experiencing what you desire. That is, you must assume the feeling of the fulfillment of your desire until you are possessed by it. And this feeling crowds all other ideas out of your consciousness." This work literally brings a mystical experience from the mind to the body. And in psychology, we call this mental rehearsal. No longer do we need to wait for change that never comes, and healing that never arrives. Instead, we need to understand that you are the master of your own destiny and the alchemist of your own changes. What you create is your personal reality, and yoga teaches us about union of the mind, the body, the emotions, soul and spirit. When you signal new thoughts, you'll be able to cultivate new feelings, which means a new body of neurons, synapses, and other electrochemical reactions. The human brain is composed of about 100 billion nerve cells or neurons, interconnected by trillions and trillions of connections called synapses. We now know that an average connection in your mind is about 1 signal per second. With every thought that you have, your neurons release brain chemicals known as neurotransmitters. These generate electrical signals in neighboring neurons. And so this is how change happens in the brain, from one cell to another. Thousands of these cells are like waves of change running through your brain from one side to another. To master yourself and bring about change, then we must understand when neurons fire, change is happening in one direction or the other, not by accident, but on purpose. We can use contemplative meditations that activate cognitive insights of purpose and meaning in different parts of the brain. In science, we know that meditations induce epigenetic marks on the genome and actually activate from switching on our emotions of health in our genes themselves. So the relationships between how we think and feel in our environment over years can actually change gene expression to activate depression, anxiety, and feelings of stress that leave us lost in survival mind. But what you need to know is that all gene expressions can be reversed. Experience is simply about altering genetic states. One way of how we can bring this to pass is through silence, through stopping the firing and wiring as it is. Through silence, we can activate self-awareness. This means we can become more self-aware when we stop thinking. What that means is more personal power and potential. It directly allows you, yourself, to influence your current state of well-being. What this work we are doing here today can do for you is to simply allow you to experience change in real time. So change can be experienced in our bodies, of course, which is where all our memories are stored. All our memories, experiences, thoughts, feelings, perceptions, and events that influence the way we think, feel, and act all day long. Thought is nothing other than sensory neurons from the outside environment coming into your internal stimuli or state of being. But when you allow yourself to go beyond the intellectual mind, the IQ, and into your emotional centers, EQ, which in turn activate the power of your contemplative intelligence, or CQ, which is above all your sensory perceptions and internal thoughts. This is meta-consciousness, which we can access through meditation practice to bring life transformation. So let's begin to understand that we can go beyond our analytical minds for a short while. We can learn to contemplate rather than to calculate, and allow our body to fill up with our emotions. Our emotions, in turn, will influence the molecular mind. Now, once we agree to give our attention to a thought, it becomes more and more real to us over time. It has more and more power over our lives over time. So when we give our attention to a thought, it triggers an emotion, which then triggers a body reaction and drives us to act in a certain way. Where focus goes, energy flows. Or, as we think, so shall we be. So now, let's begin our meditation. Seated or lying down with your neck straight and not bent. Start to relax and breathe. Let's get still and breathe. Relax. This is your time, and your time is now. Take a moment in time to place your attention and focus on the energy between your eyes. Focus your energy between your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Today, we are here and now, ready to show up for ourselves and for life. If we turn that into a mantra, it is like this. Let's affirm. As we relax, as we breathe. Breathe. All shall be well. All shall be well. And all manner of things shall be well. I know and I trust that all shall be well. So now your eyes are closed or softened. Go within to that place of inner quiet. Relax more and more as you let go of thoughts and begin to focus on the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each breath in and out, become more relaxed, more comfortable, and more at peace. Focus on your breath. Your intentions can flow in this inner space with ease, absolute ease. It is a sacred space where you know and trust all shall be well. All shall be well. And all manner of things shall be well. So breathe and relax. With each breath in and out, become more relaxed, more comfortable, and more at peace. Start to breathe with a level of intention and a raised intensity that goes beyond our addiction to our thoughts, feelings, and actions. We all have a subtle energy body, an energy within that is beyond mind and matter. We access this energy by focusing on stillness and the space between everyday thoughts. For change to happen, you must use a level of energy that supersedes everyday action and activity. It has to be different. Change is real. Slowly and intentionally, raise your emotions. Feel them in your root, in your hips, in the lower back of your spine. Feel it consciously. Here and now, let's start to pull up this energy slowly up our spine. Focus on that energy now. Come on. Let's feel and see and imagine energy in our root, at the base of our spine. Try and get a vision of the energy there. Pursue it. It's in your root. Follow it up your stomach. Slowly. Follow it up and into your stomach. Feel it lift. Feel it moving. See and imagine it moving. Come on, let's now take massive, determined action into our own hands. We're not waiting for anything to happen. We're making things happen. As you feel the energy in your roots coming up to your stomach, understand that water is stored here, more water than anywhere else in our body. It is a superconductor for energy, and it helps us begin moving that energy from base to crown. All our thoughts are just energy. This is the biology of thought, using your body as an instrument of consciousness. At the base of your spine, enthusiasm and uncertainty can open up. They can open up like a lotus flower. The sages describe each of our energy centers as different lotus flowers, because when you go deeper into meditative practice, the consciousness becomes subtle. It becomes as alive as a fresh flower and as delicate as a new state of consciousness that is emerging, where you can experience the rise of energy in your system. Where energy goes, life force flows. Come on, let's feel enthusiasm. Come on, let's feel energy turn into something more palpable. Enthusiasm. Energy becomes the seeds of enthusiasm. Let's move it upward. Up past inertia. Up past certainty. Let's move towards creativity. Let's get energy up. Let's move energy up from daily functional grinds of life, from survival life, and let's move it up towards creative expression. Everyone's joy is the same. Come on, we've all got a joy to life and a desire and intention to make things happen. When energy flows into your navel region, feel it flowing up. Access giving. Giving is a higher energy than taking. Now we connect towards empathy, empathic giving. We can move from resentments and jealousy up towards joy and generosity. This is making change happen through the 4 flavors of consciousness. Let's move from judgment to generosity, and from jealousy to joy. Let's move up the belly, through the stomach, and let's move up even further now into your heart. Love is the most powerful force on earth. It is the most powerful force within you. Feel the energy moving up your spine, moving from fear to love, from hatred to empathic connection. Come on, let's feel it up. Feel it opening like petals of a flower. When we experience love, we understand that perfect love casts out fear and hatred and ignorance. So let's pull this energy up one more time and feel the emotions come out of the body and pull you up out of the conditioning of your body. Pull that energy up and keep it there. And as you exhale, relax. If we want change, we have to pursue it. We've got to go after it. So let's do that with the energy as you see it now in your head, coming up from the base of your spine, through the hyperconductive water in your stomach. Feel it flowing up towards your heart and bring it up even further. Bring it up even further into your throat area. When we feel sad, we can have a lump in our throat. When we feel very grateful, we also choke up. So know this energy area is very powerful. It is beyond empathy and connection. Gratitude and gratefulness reside here. So come, let's actively pursue it. Let's push up this energy one more time. Let's go all the way from base, through stomach, up through your heart. Feel the energy going up. Push it up into your throat. Feel the gratitude and gratefulness there. Feel it, and then push it up even further. Let's go up to the space between your eyebrows, the space between your eyes. You can almost feel some light when it arrives there. Feel and sense some light, some alertness, some awareness as it arrives there. You got to pursue it. You got to go for it. Come, we got to go from anger to awakening. We got to move past the veil of ignorance that holds us back from our future and from joy and from staying switched on instead of being bipolar and energetically switching on and off because of external people, places, things. conversations, and situations. Now it's going to get interesting. As we create more new, more now, and more potential in the top of our bodies, in the mind's eye. Instead of memory, learned behaviors and encoding, storing, and retrieving of information, let's rather go to zero, to no one, no story, no body, no thing, and no time. Nothing. Then start to see a picture emerge of yourself as who you really are without your story. Stories of danger and fear have no place here for you. While almost everybody believes that our creative, conscious mind is controlling our lives, neuroscience reveals that the character of 95% of our life is controlled by the habits programmed into the subconscious mind. You must be able to imagine that you are already experiencing what you desire. Imagine the new you until you are possessed by it, and this feeling then crowds all other fear-based ideas of who you thought you were out of your consciousness. The crown of your mind is your 1,000-petal lotus. It is opening here, now. It is opened with the psychology and the biology and the emotional quotients of belief and imagination. You must see your future to believe it is here and now, and believe it before you can hold it in your hand. Prefrontal cortex is the seat of this belief. We bring our energy up to the prefrontal cortex, which is the seat of consciousness of mind. Its function is creativity. Create. We have gone after and sought out creativity today because that is every human's right. This is universal law. You're creating. This is why humans are so different than other animals, because we have such a deep creative mind. You're creating. Because animals and anima have only the subconscious mind, which is the habitual mind. Now, we move out of animal root. We move out of addiction to our thinking, our traumas, our memories of the past, and we move into this conscious center of ourselves to create. That is our intention. Create. Subconscious is habit mind. Conscious is creative. Subconscious is habit mind. Conscious is creative. Create. Let us open up to creative mind and move from intention to reinvention. You're creating. As the petals of your mind flower and open, they activate enlightenment and your spiritual connection to your higher self, to others, and to the divine. When we're aligned, the realizations that occur within you are said to be along the lines of pure consciousness, undivided and all-expansive, basically bigger than yourself and part of one giant universe. What wonderful things are you wanting to create for yourself? Broadcast your energy into the contemplative field of space and time and ask for what you want. You have shifted from dense to more subtle energies, and from your anima root to your crown. Open your roots. Move energy through your stomach, up through your navel, into your heart. Your heart develops the animation of spirit into reality. The anima and the animus, the feminine and the masculine, in our hearts, plays a significant role in determining how we think and feel about our lives in the innermost chambers of our hearts. Move energy to your thought, your eyes behind your eyes. Open your crown and allow in higher consciousness. Draw in higher consciousness. Allow and embrace a new reality. Teach your body to feel emotion. What it feels like to actually be your intention. No more stories. Being your intention is reality. When you're on purpose, you find peace. Peace that surpasses all understanding. Feel your intention for yourself and allow your body to respond to it with thanks. Feel thanks, gratitude, love. Come on. Do the work and assume the feeling of your wishes fulfilled in your body. Be the change. Be a new reality and a new being. Remember, you must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled until your assumption has all the sensory vividness of reality. Feel it to believe it. From this feeling of peace and intention, what you can imagine is what you will create. Imagine what your new life is like. Imagine what your new life is like. How does it feel to be your highest self? To know it. To be you now. It's happening. It's easy. It's accessible to everybody. You just got to know it and then believe it. You have to know it to accept it. to feel it, to believe it. Use the beautiful gift of your mind to create. Draw in your future. Try now to imagine and see your spine as the colors of the rainbow, in any order. See your spine as a rainbow bridge of energy that moves through you and for you, from bottom to top. Feel it building up slowly as color. Safely and lovingly move into a new state of being with these colors. Just like you have fingerprints and a name and a persona, you also have an electromagnetic signature of energy that is one with everything else in the universe. Electromagnetic. Ask and you shall receive. Put your own electromagnetic signature out there. Electromagnetic. Ask. You shall receive. Put your own electromagnetic signature out there. This is your universal name. When you're asked who you are, this is who you are. Higher consciousness, higher emotion, metaphysical, metahuman. Just linger a while in this safe space of drawing your future towards you now. It's magnetic. Electromagnetic. Grasp it for yourself. It is yours because God said, "All I have is thine." You are divine and worthy to make good choices for yourself today. The past is kind because it's always over. Invest your energy from today in your future. Look now at your future unfolding all around you. Let yourself be drawn to it. Draw in your future. Love is the highest and most powerful energy there is. See yourself surrounded by love and drawing love to you and through you. We can easily walk through uncertainty into love and belonging. These higher energies are yours. They are a blessing to you that allow you to be blessed going into uncertainty and blessed coming out of it. Your energy centers spin energy out of your body into the space around you. Your energy spins counterclockwise to pull energy towards you from the external world. The frequency of our vibrations determines the direction of our energy flow. They draw energy into our body and then release it outward, just like breathing, just as natural as breathing. Feel your highest self in the cells of your body. The feelings you have are becoming reality. The longer you rest here, the longer your mind, body, heart, and soul can manifest your true self. This is the work of change and growth. This is how you do it. You're doing it. Now breathe in and out a newly created body, which creates 330 billion cells per day with the newly felt energy. Thank yourself for allowing yourself to be yourself. Slowly open your eyes into a new world and live here forever. Live here forever. Gasho.